Hey, it's AstroNerdBoy, week 30 roster review. And let's get the party started. Okay, so total collection power, we're at about 4.3 million in total collection power. And if we look on my YouTube video from last week, we were at almost 4.2. So we've grown a nice little bit, I think. And yeah, the only reason I had Minerva up here, I usually have Phoenix for my offense, but I was going up against a Black Order team, and Phoenix does not do well against Black Order, obviously. So I brought in Minerva and won. So yay me. But anyway, let's look at the old roster. Of course, we got the same insanely slow farm. The last he has Guardians of 7 stars. My goodness. If it wasn't for that, the fact that I've got Black Bolt back down here, sitting at 7 red stars to unlock. Yeah, I would never farm a character to 7 stars. It's just too much of a pain in the butt. But in this case, you gotta do it. There's an exception to the rule, so you gotta do what you gotta do. So it's just gonna take a while. Loki jumped ahead because there was an offer, I think, last week, like $2, get 50 Loki shards, and well, naturally I did snap up on that. So, all right, so Anti-Venom, we got Anti-Venom to 4 stars. So I guess it sickens me to think about it, but if I hadn't bought those bloody packs, those outrageously overexpensive packs, I wouldn't have gotten him to 4 stars out of the event. So, it's still not worth it, but man. But at least at 4 red stars, 4 gold stars, I mean, he's somewhat usable. I've been using him a little bit in raids. Once I get when the alpha raids or whatever that's going on right now in the city nodes, and with Scream, and it's been pretty fun. So they're both already at gear 12. Actually, no, I got the one more piece to get him to gear 12. Scream is already at gear 12. I already have them both at 666 on their abilities, and then as you see, I have them at tier 4 on the ISO 8. But then it'll be just a slow climb to. I'll pick them out at 71 on the level for now. I mean, I'm not gonna have any kind of mats to get them to 13 or 14. I mean, that's just insane. I am collecting the alien spores, don't get me wrong, because I do want to get them up. For a team with no legendary in it, the symbiotes, my goodness, they're just insanely good. So Black Order is still the best, but you know, symbiotes are number 2 from everything I've seen. We're still farming Karnak, get him to 6 stars. That 6-star Ebony Maw. This is actually kind of a small number of characters I'm like actively working on. I haven't decided where I go from here. Do I go for Doc Ock? There is a school of thought that says, work on X-Force, get to Doc Ock. So if I look at where my X-Force is now, let's just take a quick peek there. I mean, I do have, 6 stars. Not quite at 6. Obviously, not even at 4. Not even at 4. And then I don't even know how much, probably about 5 stars maybe. Once I gear him. But I don't know. Where is she farmable at? Yeah, she's not farmable. That's the thing. Character not farmable. Well, no, she is farmable out of War Store. Sorry. And I'm still working on Sif, so To be honest, that's kind of put me off Doc Ock, to be honest. I just, I'm not gonna wail on that. I'm not gonna go down that route. So I don't know. I'll think of something. What I want to work on in terms of teams. There's only going to be so much I can do with symbiotes without the bio stuff. It's possible that I start working on the Pimtech characters in anticipation of new Pimtech characters coming into the game. I don't know, but then again, I have other teams that could use some love too. Let's go ahead and go into the Blitz, and we'll just take a look. Well, I will need Koye for the monthly event, but that's it. But yeah, I could use some more shards. So do I work on Fantastic Four? There's a lot of people that say don't bother until you're just like done everywhere else. Marauders, on the other hand, I think Marauders might be my next team to really work on, to be honest. I mean, you've got a top 10 character and what, top 20, top 25 character, maybe top 20. I don't know. He's pretty good. He's always going to be pretty good because of his cloning ability. So I actually, you can leave it in the comments what you think, but I think this is what I want to do next. But for now, there's been no change on this team, by the way. Yep. Pretty much no changes anywhere other than whatever I've done for Stark Tech. I was gonna say, did I do something here? I don't remember if he had this or not before. I may have done that on a whim. Anyway. Yeah, I did put some ISO 8 on some of these characters. I don't know why Deadpool got missed. I need to go back and rectify that. No change anywhere else here. I think I'm trying to think. Did I may have put one of these characters up a notch. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It feels like I did. Like there was just like one extra piece or something, and I had, putting it in to get them to the next gear level didn't hurt, but I could be wrong. It may have been him. I'm not 100% sure. No real change here. No change on the Sinister Six. No change. Well, okay, on this rubbish team, I noticed that he didn't have ISO 8, so I did give him an ISO 8. Not that it matters. I mean, he's still rubbish. This whole team is rubbish. I mean, the only thing that really helps is Ultron. Crossbones going into taunt, allows Ultron to get ramped up and do his thing. No change here. This is another team that might be pretty good. No, well, actually, no, Colossus. Colossus got to Gear 14, so I can use him in Dark Dimension 3 now. So I'll be doing that later on tonight. By the way, we're recording this live on Twitch. Okay, no change here. I saw a video come out. I won't say from who. But he basically was recommending ignoring Star-Lord. I get his point. I don't know that I agree, really. I think Star-Lord really helps in Dark Dimension 2. But I get his point, if you're trying to save resources for something else. But I'm going to tell you, this Guardians team actually does pretty well for me on Blitz. So and even in war, it's actually not done too bad. So I don't know. Different schools of thought, different, you know, opinions are like keisters. Everyone's got one. Doesn't mean mine's right. Doesn't mean his right. I think he's got good points. The guy that made the video, but I don't think he's totally right. But that's just me. Anyway, this kind of rubbish cosmic team, it sort of works just because of Thanos being 6 red stars, and then of course Minerva. I am actively, I don't have her up in the star list. I don't know why. I probably should, because I do on the, for my hero requirements, I do farm her node since she's in the hero nodes for now. Maybe before it ends, I can get her to 6 stars. That would be kind of nice. I mean, she is pretty good, but you know, the game's passing her by too. You know, I mean, that happens in all games. But anyway, no change that I'm aware of in these guys. Of course, as we saw before, I just need to, you know, get them to 7 stars. No change here. Although, as soon as I get Anti-Venom and Scream to 71, I will take out Miles and Spider-Man, and then I'll have to figure out what to do with them. Because I won't, you know, I won't have a place for them. You know, maybe I can build another garbage team, and that may work pretty well. I don't know. Have Miles, Spider-Man, Beast, Storm, and then I'd need someone for the 5th slot. But I don't know. Maybe I'd juice up Shuri. I don't know. I've been using the Wakandans as a rubbish team, but I could take her out and put just some other rubbish character in there. She doesn't have to stay in there, obviously, for Blitz purposes. But, you know, yeah, there's just a lot, you know, there's a lot that I kind of want to do. There's just not enough resources. I mean, I really need to juice up the X-Men more, to be honest. Yeah, she's at a lower... I may have, you know what? I may have put him up to gear 11. Maybe I did that. Maybe that was where I did. It's hard for me to remember. I do things. Sometimes I'm half asleep, dead tired. Don't remember my own name. But anyway. The other thing, we'll just, and I'll be doing this later in my stream, but this is where we're at progress-wise in Dark Dimension 3. So we've done the first 2 nodes. Yay. So we're on node 3. We've done 1 attack. I'm going to change things up. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to use these 2 in the first attack. I'm just to play around. I'm going to use them in the second attack solo, and I'll bring in Ultron and Carnage, and you know, we'll just see if we get any extra damage or not. I don't know. What I do know is that when Phoenix puts an entire lineup under stealth, that I don't know, it doesn't tend to go well for Phoenix after she goes to Dark Phoenix mode. So we'll see what happens when it's just her, and the whole purpose of Colossus is to allow her to possibly get off her special and her ultimate. So we'll see how that goes later tonight. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a like. Whoops. And a subscribe on my YouTube channel. It looks like I got some more subscribers. Thank you very much for those of you who have subscribed. Also, there's my anime and manga blog at anime.astronerdboy.com. We stream this every Monday night, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and Twitch. So hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.